lot more kids, but they're scattered over a much wider area.
Firing upstream.
You should be careful. Check your muzzle velocity. That's not any kind of after the fact ordinance, is it? You could be causing yourself a minefield. Minefield, the forbidden sequel to Kingsfield. Wait, Kingsfield meets Minesweeper. I almost said Minescraper.
Minescraper?
I don't know why, nor do I know what that would even be. Kingsfield meets Minesweeper. That's stupid. That is so stupid. I should bring that up next time I'm in like a dirt book for someone's soul stream. Now just to move into talking about Kingsfield and how it originated the series. Minesweeper for you. Oh, the stars and parts. That's all true.
Okay, good. Bridge is up. Microphone.
You know, I thought I was going to need all of that, but applesauce and yogurt.
Yeah. I left my drink over there.
Robos can commence.
There's not a lot of drink left in there. I'll grab myself another drink. It's casting a very blue light. There we go. Now it's casting several colors, making it more even.
I forget. Was it the Premonition one that was also known as Indigo Prophecy?
No, that's Fahrenheit.
Oh, right. That gets conflated severely in my head with Fahrenheit 451.
Which is by an entirely different person from an entirely different part of the world.
Mm-hmm. And due to an insane twist of logic, it...
I mean, like, Fahrenheit is by, what's his name? The Emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, due to an insane twist of logic, my brain then calls it Prophecy of the Baskervilles.
Why?
Well, you remember Fahrenheit 451 had the robot murder dog.
I haven't actually read Fahrenheit 451.
Oh. Yeah, the firemen have a robot dog.
Ah.
It injects... it injects people with something deadly. I don't remember what. So a lot of people who run afoul of the firemen not only get their books and their house burned down with the firemen's kerosene flamethrowers, but if they try to run away or resist too much, they get murdered by a robot dog.
Great.
You expected a book about burning books to not be super dark?
No, it's not that.
Once again, my glasses need cleaning. Here, my door against squeaky incursion.
Another thing we're going to have to stream at some point.
Squeaky incursion?
No, this.
Ah. Beyond Good and Evil HD. Yeah, so Beyond Good and Evil Hard Drive? Or like evil's in high definition and good's in standard definition? What's going on here?
My ankle hurts.
Have you been abusing it in some manner?
I wouldn't say so.
You've been sitting say so? Yeah, dog, how's that?
I've been sitting say so?
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean?
Or is it say so?
What?
Say so?
I don't know what that means.
The weird sitting posture from like Japanese tea ceremonies. Seiza? Yeah, I think we actually have a Z in there. In representation. And honestly, it definitely looks rough on the knees and ankles. which is why I made the joke. Mr. Robot! Just channeling Dennis the Menace there a little bit.
You are a menace.
One could argue I'm Mr. Wilson, but no, Mr. Wilson was my father. I did used to get compared to Dennis the Menace a little bit, because I used to be very blonde.
Unrelatedly, Fran of Fran Lab was wearing a cool shirt in one of her recent videos. It said "Enemy of the State" and had a circuit diagram on it.
Okay. I wonder if it was a specific circuit diagram that made that joke funny.
It looked like a I'm forgetting terms now.
Because it sounds like either a gag about a state machine or
It probably was, yeah.
maybe for some reason a bridge rectifier. And we're on.
There's the robot. It would help if the mouse was on.
A ripple ladder wouldn't make sense. And nor would an ALU. Gosh, if I could see the circuit in my head, I could probably get a joke. Because I assumed sure it was a joke.
Yes. Oh, you could look it up on your laptop and see yourself. Just look up her latest video.
Ah, that is quite silly. Well done. No one expects the Federal Bureau of... No one expects the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Anyway, good evening, Internet. It is... Oh, yeah, the
It's like 8:14.
the PS3 clock is wrong.
8:14.
It is 8:14 p.m. I should see if I can fix the system settings. On February 6th, 2025. Welcome to Thursday Throne. I'm your host, Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. And tonight, there we go, date and time settings. There we go. Now it is correct. Excuse me. What was I saying? That's Daniel. Tonight we're going to be continuing Deadly Premonition. Last time we tracked the killer to the sawmill and had an encounter with him where he tried to access a question heard or
And then he got gravy all over the place. It was disgusting.
What? Gravy?
You were fighting a guy at the sawmill. How do you not use gravy at you? Ugh. It got on things.
Anyway, we determined that the murder actually occurred at the sawmill, and then the body was brought to the woods. And that it was all very ritualistic and stuff. And confirmed that suspicion, and determined that the killer had an upside down peace sign tattoo on their back. So now we have an easy way to determine who is not the killer. We just have to look at their backs. So
is it going to turn into a Those Who Hunt Elves situation where we run around town in a big tank and make everybody notice their backs?
Not going to run around town, but I'm pretty sure that's part of why no signal. Oh, there we go.
That's part of why there's no signal.
That's part of why we've asked the sheriff's deputy to gather everybody at the town hall tomorrow. Of course, we slept at the end of the day last time, so today now.
Yeah, I think it's just a resistance.
Previously during the investigation. These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Oh yeah, so I missed some stuff last time, didn't I?
Just killing zombies mostly.
The Samuel Gravy fiasco?
Yeah.
Sugar donut versus glazed donut. Which increases health more? Or not health. Which satisfies more hunger? Obviously, they both tell before the mind of a jelly donut, but that's an unfair comparison. Yoink in a squad car. Doo-doo. Last I saw
Nothing. Just my imagination.
There was also a rusty wood chip.
Right, chip. Noted.
Don't mind me.
You're used to driving front-wheel drive cars. A little better turning radius than that.
We have a lot of time to burn.
Yeah, why does it say limit 1500 to 1700?
Because we
It's
have,
not been open for quite a while.
yeah,
It opens at 3. Oh, this block car is a little gas before you took it out.
yeah.
Which means you're gonna get to go be abused by the angry man or innuendoed at by his wife. There's a can of pickles in the window.
Not sure what the point of that was.
I'm guessing there's something in that window later. Or sometimes.
Except I can look in any of these windows. There were other... See, I can look in those too.
Maybe the funky poster has something to do with anything? No. What?
That's what I was actually after.
Okay.
The hell was that?
Sounds like a dog. Is there a dog? Is that a dog?
That's a dog.
Dog, was that you?
Hello, dog.
Were you the dog that made the dog sound? Agent Honor for walking into a back alley and peering through people's windows filled with delicious country ham.
Hit a bar.
a decent little stage. I think that dog might have eaten something and didn't agree with it.
My car moved a little bit.
Huh. Maybe the sound was the car being pushed by the dog. The dog was attempting to steal car. Your status meters say your weird game plays with the characters.
Oh yeah, that card. I haven't figured out how to get there yet.
There's like a story information as you play with the characters. What? Oh no, one of those irresponsible car races that are in town. Last time I messed around this game, we used to kind of race on the field, tires. That's there we go. This whole crazy taxi. Whee! What is this course? Okay, that would be genuinely irresponsible. Whoops. Wait a minute, is turning on the siren like unlock a speed governor or something? Let's keep her going faster.
I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Really?
Why Agent Honor up for dealing damage to down?
What am I even hitting? Ass credit.
Yes, oh, and then hopefully it looks like time for Resurrection doing that.
Oh wow.
So 708. Normally that'd be a good thing. But, at present, I describe it as a moderate inconvenience.
Bank. Probably shouldn't try to get in here.
Okay, way too full for these items.
Where the hell's the gas station? There's a bone. Whatever that means. Why is this place so huge?
There's a bone? What kind of bone? That's a fish.
It's a fish. I don't know, I've lost track of it.
Yeah, why does map not zoom out more?
Right?
Or like let you view the big map that's behind this stuff. It's like back there. But it keeps immediately covering. Becky's house, home of the fish.
Galaxy of Terror. Hospital. There's a card at the hospital that I haven't gotten yet. Why can't I drop my own pins on the map?
I thought you had.
No.
Like when you went after that first card, I thought you dropped your own pinning.
No.
Okay.
There's the gas station. And where am I in relation to the gas station? There I am. Okay. So all I gotta do is take January Way. Down that way. Okay. What?
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Heck, way am I going?
North.
Okay. No, north is that way. Why is north that way?
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so you're going east.
I am not trusting my controller.
Something's delivering experience inputs to the game.
Yes. Okay, now was I supposed? Yeah, I was just supposed to go straight south, or not south, west.
Straight southwest.
Ah!
Thanks for the low fuel alarm, car. You really needed that. Here.
Closed.
What?
Why were the wipers going?
I presume there's a button for that, and a spurious input happened. There's a thing here. Card. Genus sponge. Why?
Why?
Okay, what gas station? Flowers. Hi, dog. Today on Safe Things to Do at a Gas Station.
Hi, dog.
Is gas station have hours posted in front, maybe? Did you just pull out the air conditioner?
That was a crate. They look open. No, it says closed.
What day is it?
I don't know.
Of the week?
I don't know if this game does days of the week.
They mentioned about me? Like a monitor that has been last time. Alright, never mind.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
They're not open.
They're open from 10 to 20, closed during the rain.
Is it raining? Well, it's
No, but it's
also
not
not 10.
Some gas station in Greenville. Somehow a car wash will repair any damage to vehicles received.
Stop that. Stop that.
I did.
No, not you.
No.
Guess I'll run around on foot.
Please use sponge hard. When she washes cars, she uses her favorite sponge. course, since she doesn't really wipe with it, it really isn't a choice. Where are you trying to go?
I ran too far at once.
Yeah, I can see it. Are you trying to get way over there?
No, not to the community center.
I want to ease up on the old run.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on it. This is not where I thought I was going. I have what? Spurious inputs. Stop it.
What is happening?
I don't know. I think my controller might be borked.
Isn't it wired?
It's wireless, but it's plugged in. But that wouldn't
Is it
stop the
plugged in just
controller.
for charging, or?
I don't know how it works as far as that goes.
Maybe the connection on the PS5 side is a little weird.
PS5?
3.
3.
Wrong console.
Let me... Whoa! That did a number.
What happened?
It cycled through a number of things. And again, it did. Okay, so that's where I was trying to get. And I completely looked at the thing wrong.
I blame North being angled in a manner that one would normally consider to be like west-southwest. Just patently not where North should be.
I mean, like, traditionally, I think in Japan, east was up on maps. So that's what they've done here.
But that wouldn't give north the southish component, it would just make it west.
Yeah.
The wrong part is that it's the opposite of what it is. By any degree. Oh, it's the other guy.
No, it's like almost exactly where it should be.
When you can't rotate the map in your hands, it does a brain ouch.
Well,
And now north is over there.
and now north is over there. Why does it keep rotating?
Is it rotating with the camera?
I think it might be.
Ow. I wish it wouldn't do that.
I wish it wouldn't do that either. Well, that explains it.
That's all the stinkier. The gas station will be open in a couple of hours.
See, I was right about the gas station.
You see, kids, this is why you shouldn't let federal agents into your small town. They'll go around just like shoot anything that looks volatile and just be explosions everywhere. You got Olivia Cormack. Do 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 do.
Get equipped with Olivia Cormack.
That's potently silly. There's something to your yes.
There's something to your
I was
guess.
about to say right, but then you immediately turned at it. Yes, that. I think I remember a really stupid part of Heavy Rain that involved an area like this. Substations, you really shouldn't walk around them like this.
No, you shouldn't.
At least the fences are there to keep you from getting arced.
Mm-hmm.
That one blackout that was caused by an idiot shooting at a substation.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy. Everyone knows police pistols only work within a certain range. The bullets stop if they fly too far. Well, hi there, Squeakus.
There.
between the road and sidewalk. You'll never. About to run out of breath. Is he wearing hollow shoes? He sounds like half a horse.
That's what I was thinking.
He's clopping around town like half of a horse or something. Sounds ridiculous. That just sounds like those that get clogged. Wow, how's his hunger meter not gone down from all that running around?
He ate well before. Running around at the speed of ground. Got places to go, gotta.
Running around, smoking snacks, all jacked up on Scooby snacks.
Did you just rhyme snacks with snacks? Also, this tree is floating.
Huh. I'm much more worried about the arc that's going on over that huge electrical arc.
That's a windsock.
Oh! Much safer.
It's 8 o'clock. An arcing windsock would be of concern, yes.
Yeah, you shouldn't use electrical plasma as a windsock. It's just kind of a wasteful... It's a wasteful way of displaying the current direction and speed of the wind.
Dog.
No unintended dogs in this town. Unsupervised.
Dogs don't need supervision.
You've not been around many dogs. A lot of dogs are agents of chaos and absolutely need supervision.
Fred, if I had supervision, do you think I'd be out here dressed like this? Bless you.
I am the sneeze bringer. Well, that's one way to keep the junkyard dogs from hounding you. Loud sounds coming from a gun.
York's car. Or car.
That's the one that exploded.
Yep.
Or, well, rolled over and caught fire.
Yes.
Because no car in fiction can withstand rolling over without bursting the flames shortly afterwards. Fires are backwards. Can you row? Work time.
Say what? I've known it at some point, but I've forgotten. That's right. The General Lysander. Oh, this is a dead end. The bushes have been left to grow. No joke. Covering the whole house. Just about. Bray paper. Ikoweyut iskiaji. Kagayosex. Burr. Copy plus. He. Oh wait, that's the way I was trying to get to before. Actually north. Okay. Gnome Avenue. Uh-huh. Why do the streets change names so frequently? It's like they only have the same name for a block.
That is the case with some streets in London. That's why it's so difficult to be a cabbie's, to get a cabbie's license in London. You've got to have
Thank you.
amazing.
Bullets in the mailbox?
Well, that happens out in the country a lot.
No, I mean like a box of bullets.
Oh, okay. I thought it was somebody using the mailbox for target practice.
No.
Anything online these days. I don't know when those days are. I don't know what those days are these days.
These days are like about 12 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
No. I'm shooting fences. Almost. Horse. No. Yeah, horse. Bam, 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 bam. Hmm. Oh, I bet I need a fishing rod. Bet that's it. Harry.
He's gobbled up the rest of his food in the last.
Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else I can do in the vicinity. So let's just wait. That's great. Harry. I'm gonna go try and get a Harry. It's a Harry. There we go. Now you should. Oh, now you should settle down. You should settle down and get comfy. Oh, get comfy. Get comfy. Aw. No, you don't get to steal Remy's food. So what's up with y'all? I'm waiting for the time to go. I've done everything in the immediate vicinity that I can while I'm waiting for the gas station to open up.
Can you jump like John Marston in
No.
Red Dead Redemption?
No, I
Oh,
can't.
that's too bad. That always amuses me for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, Teddy Boo. What is that noise? Is that a snoring cow?
No, that's a car.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't sound like the kind of car I want.
No, Harry. No, no, no. Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Hope that wasn't because I stressed him out.
Bad. Say that sounds like a snoring cow. That boy. I mean, he's gonna spray something. I like that he does seem to have a preference for cardboard.
Yeah.
I'm glad you saw him.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
So I could hopefully clean it up before the stench set in. It does seem weird though, you know, that there's no smell to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, while you have the cleaning stuff out, did you get the chair bases?
Oh, no. Oh, well, this is going to make for an exciting stream.
Oh, yeah. Best viewing right here. Nap time. How quickly does time move anyway? Pretty slow. That was about 12 seconds per minute, which means about 5 minutes per 5 game minutes per actual minute. So 12 minutes per hour.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, piss.
Yes, yeah.
This was it. IntelliSense is stupid.
Mm.
Senior Dev refactored a function, and well, the layout pages weren't in IntelliSense's net, so they didn't register as references.
Mm.
Have to do an explicit file search.
Sweetie, can you go to the cabinet at the end of the hall and grab me one of the rags?
Sure.
Just simply. Middle shelf. I mean, middle set of drawers, kind of doors, upper shelf, next to the toilet paper. Oh, is there anything bigger than that?
Oh, there's some like towel-sized things.
Stacked with this?
No, that was the only thing there.
Oh, okay. No, then the towels are, those are all Daniel's.
Ah, okay.
That's towels.
When you said center, I only saw the toilet paper there at first, and I was like,
oh, yeah.
What did you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I meant like more or less the doors that are right there in front of you. But on the right-hand side of that.
Left-hand side of that.
There weren't any more on the right-hand side?
There were. They were just towel-sized.
Oh, well, if there was just one or two of them.
There were several.
Yeah. Well, this will do for right now.
Harry. Harry, are you spraying again? I can't see from here. It would be under the...
Oh my God. Yes.
That's a lot.
Aunt, can you bring the paper towels? Because I
Yeah.
am out of towels now. Well, I mean, I've got just a couple.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. It is nearly time.
Yeah, and some of this is already dried, so of course now I can tell by looking that there's also dried dribbles on cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wonder. I mean, it kind of makes me suspect that perhaps the sprays over here
Mm-hmm.
are, since the rabbit spends so much time
Mm.
there underneath that lamp. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop giving Teddy free roam time.
Yeah.
Or I mean, free roam in the living room. That's not fair to him to expect him to just stay in his yard.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Hello?
Thank you, Thomas.
So, what exactly do you want to talk to everyone about?
This case goes deeper than you think. The townfolk may have heard about the murder, but they don't understand it. It's a very dangerous situation, and I need to warn them properly. I hope most of them are decent enough to come.
No problem there. Emily has made all the arrangements.
I've told everyone to gather around between 1500 and 1700.
Great. Reminds me of a film I saw recently. The town is under attack by aliens, and so the mayor calls all citizens to the town hall to warn them. However, seeing this, the aliens attack the hall and wipe them all out together.
Is that relevant, Agent York?
The way they kill is fantastic. They used a combination of balloons and meat sauce for exploding heads. Those aliens start firing their death rays and heads start popping, like splat. Really quite something.
Agent York, some of us are trying to eat here.
I know, Emily, I'm one of them. Well, anyway, your cooking is the best, Thomas. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, behind the middle doors, top shelf to the right of the toilet paper, there were a few more.
Okay.
And a couple of them were like bath towels, but they were our old bath towels.
Okay. I was uncertain.
Well, just as well. Yeah, you brought me something the first time.
Root beer recovers quite a lot of tiredness. But most root beer is caffeine free. Where'd my car go? Here we go.
So, where shall we go next?
Mm-hmm.
which is very likely that piss off everybody that put him in office. I mean, everybody could donate substantial sums of money to get him in. Unless, of course, they all pull out those particular sectors before you put them in place, which is certainly possible. Insider trading happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll have that money there to, like, pay to fix whatever damage the critters have done up in the attic.
Yeah.
And it won't feel like we're spending more money. We will be, but it won't feel like it because it's already out. Still, I don't like it being that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that map there turning,
Mm-hmm.
that's no different than the way Google Maps Street View
Yeah, but that's not the map we were talking
does.
about.
Ah, okay. A can of tomato sauce will satisfy your hunger? Just the tomato sauce? I mean, if you're really hungry, well then, yeah. If you've got nothing else to eat.
These are expensive. Jeez. And a flare?
I almost feel like it. Next incident calls for some cat shaming. Like he gets a new dishonorific. Start calling him the sport. Or just sport. Excellent work. What's that head shaking about?
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Yes, but I'm kind of... There's little enough time that I can't really do anything else. So I guess it's waiting again. Let's see here. Oh yeah, hey Mom. I got a text from Doctor's Park.
Okay, how many?
5.
Oh, excellent. That's all of them. All right, I'll go tomorrow.
Okay. Doing some kittens game while I wait. Nap time again. No. What? The heck was that?
Zach, Emily arranged for people to
Well,
come
that wasn't
between
bad.
1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
What the heck was that sound? Hello, Remy. Okay, there's 1400. It should be another 12 minutes until... Ow. Remy, you're sharp. Or you are pointy. Here we go. Oh, somebody said something. Now it's raining. The car 23ZZZ. Yep. Just waiting on a timer in the game. That moves so slow. But it is here.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock tower is impressive too.
Clock tower's showing the wrong time though.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Why do I have bugs flying
I've come to
around
this
me?
town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Now, excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s. Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Coffee.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Q.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Good evening, Agent.
Ah.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
A diva and her own boss at her age? Quite impressive. Character-wise, a stark contrast to her brother Thomas.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Pretty big gap between those.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. You must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was his sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Yeah! Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. one more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Oh my! My pot is getting cold. Hey, mister! My pot is getting cold!
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney!
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Uh-huh.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every town.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith. Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident?
You're circling me for some reason.
Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Is York being stinky?
You sure?
Did he roll in something?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Weird eyebrow waggle.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Sounds like I missed the important bit.
Yeah. Not that there was very much, because it was a whole lot of waiting. It was a very small, important bit that you missed. He got everyone in the town hall to advise them on how best to avoid the danger that the continuing threat posed.
What was the advice? Stay in your homes?
To stay home, especially when it was raining, since the killer seemed to be copying the MO of the raincoat killer.
Who's the raincoat killer?
That is an urban legend. Well, urban legend that this town has about a man in a red raincoat who kills people in the rain.
What next?
Yes. I need another drink. Wah. And then arriving late to the meeting was a woman in stilettos. Thomas's sister.
Was whether she was damaged.
No.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some more than one bear. But what if you give it more time?
What if you fry it?
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now, and this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life.
Over dinner,
to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. that was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small.
Yes, there is.
There fully is.
Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Nor does the
Me
law.
neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town.
Oh, also your suit's dirty.
I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
The pickles.
So your suit is dirty. That's the bugs.
Yes. Where's my car?
How many flies can you have circling over a dirty suit? How many can you attract? Nobody knows.
What do you do about a dirty suit?
Oh, you succeeded in getting axed. That's good.
Yep.
Why are the flies circling the car?
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
How are they keeping up? That's can't do 40 miles an hour. Where are these bugs flying out? How do I get the bugs away from me? You can really also choose not to shave. That's weird. Normal worm. Underscore being capital 6 just looks wrong to me. Everyone knows capital 6 is a carrot.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Those seeds.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things.
Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
To be a witness, then,
We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything?
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
someone took her out of her hand.
What do you think she was holding on to?
It was rhino?
That's wrong, Zach. Come on. Answer again. What do we suspect Anna was holding?
That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
It's starting to rain.
What's on Emily's back?
Nothing.
I think this case may take a while.
Nothing.
Ellie! Lunchtime, Ellie! I'll eat later.
You'll eat right now, young lady. You need to listen to your mother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
But I want to hear it now.
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you coming?
What's up, turkey sandwich?
Country ham.
Country ham and turkey sandwich?
Good lunch.
Let's talk house. Gotta keep the dog dry. Dinner cleared. You did it. You ate some food.
Episode 1 cleared.
Surrounded by bugs.
And that brings us past 11. So that's probably a good place to call it for the night, especially since at those spots like that, it'll give us a recap when we resume.
Mm.
So,
Brings us past bugs.
past bugs. Yeah, do help me remember to change clothes
Bugs.
next time, so we don't have... The bugs will probably help me remember.
So you remember to
suppose.
change bugs.
Change bugs.
You need different bugs.
I need different bugs. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back on Saturday, where we'll be continuing Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber. Then...
What caliber counts as lordly? Anything over 38, maybe?
Then next Thursday, more of this. And if I feel up to it on weekday afternoons at all, getting back to Octopath Traveler. Now let's see who's around to raid. Let's see.
I see some Monster Hunter Wii.
You know, it has been... Hold on. I'm going to bring it over here so that I can be sure I'm not about to raid into a stream that's about to end, which I don't think I am. but it has been a long ass time since we've raided Gamma Chris. So let's raid Gamma Chris. He's playing Kirby's Adventure.
Curb on.
Love Kirby's Adventure. Had a lot of fun with that one. I think it was one of the first used games that I ever got. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much. Do hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.